Boom, and we're live. Another episode of Elite Encounter with a bunch of Fulios. I'm just kidding. We have Pancakes, Zika and Reli. How's it going, guys?
Yo,
Yo,
what up, bro?
Yo.
oh hello.
So let's go ahead and start this off by going around and introducing ourselves for people that don't know who you are, because you guys are obviously very well known and popular in the community, right? I'm just kidding.
Absolutely. Like,
Pancakes
you
is
know,
a
I heard,
demon.
yeah, we're a bunch of little demons. I heard we're the Prodigy trio, the triple Prodigy. It's a Prodigy podcast. That's what I heard.
Yeah, the
Pro Prodigy.
Timmy Annihilators 6'7".
Oh, that's me.
Oh shit!
I heard I'm Comfy Master 6'7". I heard that's me.
Okay.
No.
Pancakes, why don't you go first? Introduce yourself. Who are you?
Oh, who am I? I'm glad you asked, bro. I'm glad you asked. So, some people they call me Pancakes. Some people call me Comfy Master 6'7". But you know, I'm a 6'4" nonchalant feminist that loves little boo boos and owns an air fryer. That's most of my personality right there. But I am a prodigy. Been playing Pokemon Unite since it released. Love Pokemon Unite. Love bullying little Timmies and love comfies, bro.
Damn, bro, you're tall. You said you're
6'4". Yep, 6'4" nonchalant feminist. That's me.
That's an intimidation factor right there. When you go to a tournament, you should stand up next to someone.
Absolutely. And then I shake my dreads, bro. Shake my dreads.
Oh, you got dreads? Damn, put
Yeah,
your
bro.
face cam on. What are you afraid of, man?
Nah, bro.
Okay. Reli, how about you go next?
Yeah, I'm not as tall as Pancakes, unfortunately, and also not nonchalant and not a feminist, even though I have nothing against it, obviously. But yeah, I got picked up by Pancakes at USC, and currently I'm playing the game called Pokemon Unite for Los Caducados in the league. And yeah, and I brought my little sons today, Pancakes and Zika Moy, which are my my fellow students of the Prodigy trio. And yeah, I hope they like it here and we have a good time.
Nice. All right, Zika, how about you?
Yeah, my name is Zika. Like, you might know me as Zika, you might know me as Zika Moy, you might know me as Zika Pikamoy. I have many avatars, But like, overall, I'm a prodigy, bro. Like, in the prodigy trio, like, I play Pokemon Unite, we team Int, and like Reli and Pancake. These guys are prodigies just like me, and I'm looking forward to the podcast,
Oh,
Nice.
Oh, that's fine.
Zika, I heard you're also known as Timmy Annihilator 6'7", though.
oh, that's me, pal.
Exactly, bro.
Whoa.
That's my alter ego.
Yeah, that's actually me, bro. Excuse me?
You're all Timmy
Whoa,
Annihilators, huh?
whoa. Calm down there.
Whoa, pal.
Wait, how
Yo,
long have
settle
you guys...
down, Buttercup.
So how long have each of you been playing Unite? Since release, or...?
Yeah, for me, basically, yes.
Yeah. Unite since release, competitive like a year ago, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, same for me.
Okay. And what about when it comes to like competing in actual tournaments? You said 1 year ago for you, right, Reli? What about the Zika and Pancakes?
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
1
about
year
the same
ago,
for me.
basically. I mean, like, I have been competing for a while, but we can't call that competitive, bro. That shit was...
What about other MOBA games? Before you guys started playing Unite, did you start fresh when it comes to this genre, or did you guys have experience in MOBA games?
Oh, I did start fresh. I like, I'm not a big MOBA guy. I saw the funny little Pokemons, and I was like, oh, I can bully little Timothys as like Greninja. That's sick, bro. And I hopped on the game, bro.
I would say
So-
it's similar for me. Yeah,
Okay.
the only game I played before that was Clash of Clans, Clash Royale, and Pokemon Go. And yeah, my friends recommended me to play Unite because they started playing it, and then I started playing it, and yeah, then I became a prodigy, bro.
Oh,
Interesting. What does it mean to be a prodigy? How about you enlighten me? Does it mean that you spend all day, all night playing Pokemon Unite, or you're just good?
It means that we are the future. We are the future of Europe. We are the prodigies. That means we are insane, and that we're young, and that we're demons.
yes, sir.
All right.
Bro.
I wanna actually get a little bit more information about you guys when it comes to like your background. Like, where'd you guys grow up? What do you do outside of Pokemon Unite? Before we get into more Pokemon Unite stuff, what is your life like outside of Unite? Are you guys students? Are you working? Are you parents? Are you just a bunch of Timmies?
Oh, excuse me,
Zika is
pal.
with children.
Whoa, pal. Yo, you can't be talking about JOBs, all this kind of scary stuff, bro. I don't say the nasty little word, bro.
Adulting,
You
huh?
know,
Okay,
yeah,
Pancakes, why don't
bro.
you tell us about you first? Where are you? Whereabouts are you located?
So let me give you a little story, all right, pal. So I was born in the UK. You know, I'm British, innit, bruv. So yeah, I was born in the UK, and then I moved to Brazil when I was 2 years old, bro. And I lived in Brazil 10 years, bro. And then I moved back here in mid COVID. So I've been all over the place, bro. You know, and currently, I'm studying. I'm doing some college. Just got done with school recently. No, not sure where I'm going, but
What'd you study?
it's well. Hmm?
What did you study?
I do like a big mix of like different things. I do like I do some like what's it called. I do some business stuff. I do some what's it called. I do some psychology stuff. It's pretty cool.
Okay. Who
Sounds
wants to go
good, bro.
next? Reli
Okay.
or Zika?
Yeah, I can go next. For me, unfortunately, I'm not as exciting as my backstory is not as exciting as Pancakes because
Sympathy, bro.
yeah, I just grew up in Germany and stayed here forever. And yeah, I'm still going to school. I'm currently in 11th grade. And if you want the highest degree in Germany, you need 13. So I still have like 2.5 years of school ahead of me. So yeah, I basically don't have too many plans and too many things that I do right now. Besides, of course, school, and I do some sports. I play a lot of football and go running and keep myself a little active,
That's good. That's good. I think it's actually super important to stay active because they say healthy body is a healthy mind, and if you don't have a healthy mind, how are you supposed to play Unite well?
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
That sound kind of deep,
Fuel.
bro. Are you
Fuel
Albert
bro.
Einstein?
I heard that.
What?
Nothing.
You
Yeah,
guys are
I
talking
heard.
over each other.
Yeah, I heard Phoenix that a certain little product helps with that a lot, bro. A certain little brand, bro. It really helps you keep that mentality going. Keep yourself healthy in the brains.
I don't know what you're referring
And
to, bro. What are you referring?
Well, what am I referring to? Hold on, bro.
Wait, Pancakes.
What are you drinking there, Phoenix? What are you drinking there?
We got a sneak peek there.
Oh, this is just a shake. Don't worry about it.
Is this a shake?
Pancakes, how many
Okay,
healthy
okay.
advantages does it have?
Oh, I don't know, bro. We can, I have like a brand I really like. We can talk about it later. I have some in the fridge, bro.
Oh,
So,
nice.
But
Yeah, yeah.
we'll see.
Shit.
Save it for later.
We'll save it for later. Yes. Okay, Zika, how about you?
Same as Reli, I was just like my backstory is not as exciting as Pancakes, but like I was born in Sweden, live in Sweden, more specifically Stockholm, and like I'm studying right now, and it's my first year, right? So like, and I'm planning to get a master's degree, I think. So like, it's gonna be a while, but right now I don't know what to do for the future. So yeah,
What are you studying?
just in school still. Let me see what this shit is in English.
Not everyone is from the UK like the nonchalant redhead feminist Pancakes.
That's literally me, by the way. I was an air fryer, by the way.
Oh,
Well,
sorry, no.
I'm not from the UK, so
Wait, you're not?
USA is the same, bro.
what the heck? Get out of here.
Mhm.
All those
Get out
weirdos
of here,
from the UK,
mate.
those guys are weird, bro. They have a weird
Yeah.
sense of humor. They talk weird, bro.
Damn.
Yeah.
They say things like bin
I think-
instead of trash can and
Yeah.
boot instead of trunk.
That's messed up, bro. That's messed
God
up.
of War, actually.
So Zika, did you find the translation?
Damn. Yeah,
Bro's
something like that,
looking
right?
in
It's basically like a blend of physics and psychology. Like it's hard to define with an English word, but there's one program in Sweden that does it.
So we have two people here who are psychologists to be.
Yeah, I
Good,
also
bro.
did study dark psychology at a young age, so watch out, bro.
Interesting. So maybe you guys can enlighten me. Where is the overlap when it comes to competitive Pokemon Unite and psychology?
Ooh.
Yeah, Pancakes, you got that, bro.
Okay. So, some people call me, the Shakespeare of the modern day Pokemon Unite. So I can easily explain this to you. So we got Pokemon Unite. Great game, everything, but everything around Pokemon Unite revolves around people. You gotta in Pokemon Unite. If you guys don't know, guys, you have a team of 5 people. When you're in the tournament, and knowing the inner psyche of people really helps build your team properly. Find the right people to play with. All that beautiful stuff. Build some synergy. Everything, bro. And having this kind of people knowledge in Pokemon Unite is essential, bro. Know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Phoenix?
So you're saying when it comes to getting into their opponent's mind or having synergy with your team, or both?
Ooh, it's a bit of both, bro. It's a bit of both,
Okay.
Gotta, yeah. It's a bit of both, bro.
No, I think you're absolutely right. One of the biggest things I noticed when I started trying to play competitive is that how good you are is like a prerequisite to even being on a team. But then after that, it's all about the team synergy, dynamic, the vibes. Like you got to be able to get along with each other and communicate and understand each other and all that stuff, right?
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
Do you have anything to add there, Zika?
Yeah,
Also
I mean, I
psychologist?
completely agree. Psychology, like, it is like the synergy between your team, but it's also like criticizing each other, Like, if you get criticized by your teammates, like, and it isn't like harshly, like, I think that's a good thing. You should be able to like learn from each other as a team and like ultimately grow together, It's a really big thing for Pokemon Unite.
Very wise, very wise.
Yeah, definitely. Let's go ahead and talk about that next. So, what do you guys have when it comes to the strategies for giving each other feedback, helping each other improve, making sure that you're not just like yelling at each other or whatnot? Like, how do you guys handle improvement as a team?
I think Reli should go first, bro.
Really good
Because he's
question.
he's a solo bird, bro. Me and Zika are on the
Yeah,
same team.
I'm not on Team Int, unfortunately, so I can't talk about it directly with them. But on the team that I always play on, Los Caducados, or now the team I'm playing on right now, the Ginyu Force. Especially on the Ginyu Force, I'm now playing jungle again, and I played top lane before. So Dodo's playing top lane now, and he also knows how to play jungle. So he and I are like always talking together, what we can improve and learn from each other, because we basically play the same 2 roles. I think that is pretty good if you know how to play more characters than just on your role. You can try helping them, but it's obviously always very good to try saying it in a nice way. I mean, some people don't have it in them to just say, hey, you have to do that and better, but please do that. And some people are just, yeah, bro, you suck, you're so bad. But it's really hard to just stay calm and try talking to other people on a humane way, you could say.
Yeah.
So I think that's not always possible. But I think it is manageable. And if you have a good team then that you can play with, then I think it is fine.
Yeah. I think one of the most like pointless things you can say is you suck, because it doesn't provide any constructive criticism. Like there's no value there. You can't really do much with it.
Yeah, but I think it's hard for many people to not say it, but yeah, you can continue, Zika.
I mean, Phoenix, in my opinion, some people deserve to hear you suck though. Like, I'm not gonna say any names here. People do deserve to hear that.
I think a certain someone, right, on Team Int, right, that starts with a D on their name, right, and ends with a O. Like I'm not saying it's him, bro, but it's like DJ Emo the Go. That guy. I'm not saying it's him, bro, but someone with a very similar name. I think they deserve to be called terrible at the game because they kind of are.
Man, you know what though? I gotta give DJ some credit though, because when I do, sometimes he subs.
No.
He subs for.
No.
Yeah, man.
No, you're boosting his ego too much.
No. He's terrible at the game, bro. That kid doesn't deserve anything, bro. All he does is troll my games, bro.
He's not trolling. You just have to believe. Everyone thinks I'm trolling when I play my very famed Mewtwo I build. But I am not.
Spicy though.
Don't
spicy. Was it Big Roo Rapid Fire Scarf?
What the heck? Big Roo?
No, Choice Scarf.
It is
Choice
Scarf, Drive Lens, Potion. And I run Psyshock with Recover.
Ooh. Holy spicy. That's spicy,
Sounds like
bro.
an absolutely terrible build, but well,
Sounds
No, it's
terrible.
beautiful, bro.
And when I play it,
Yeah, I thought it was amazing.
people crash out. Like,
deserved. I can't lie, deserved.
not deserved, bro. I've been literally, right now I'm sitting at like top 1,200 or something in ranked. And I'm just spamming.
Ooh.
I'm just spamming this build, thinking that it's gonna be terrible. People are gonna crash out. But you know what? To give these guys credit, like when I play online and I play ranked with some of these players, I guess this higher ranked players have stronger mental because they don't crash out as much, and we do really well. I mean, to be fair, the games that I have lost were because of stupid mistakes that I've made, not because of the build. Everyone just doesn't understand the unorthodox strategies that work.
Exactly.
Phoenix, can I ask you something? Phoenix, is there a reason you play Mewtwo Y instead of Mewtwo X with that build? Like, do you need the range shot?
Ooh.
There's something else.
Wait a minute.
Well, let me tell you about my Mewtwo X build.
What? Oh no. Playing special
Shit.
attack items on Mewtwo X.
Well, okay, so to be honest, I haven't played a lot of Mewtwo X ever since they changed the thing where he has the Mega Stone. But back in the day, I used to play Mewtwo X with experience share. And same thing.
I mean, that's valid.
People would crash out, they lose their minds, they just run in circles on the base because they see me choose Mewtwo X and blah blah blah. But
And I think Mewtwo X tank's not too bad. Like, the pull is pretty good, but I mean, it's a pretty shit character, and there are so many other broken tanks. I think that's why it's just not not possible to play anymore.
yeah. You do have some fair points there, but it definitely worked in many situations. I think the interesting thing about my Mewtwo Y and Mewtwo X build is that it's a very like safe pick in draft. You can pick it first. Because if you're gonna run XP share on Mewtwo X and someone tries to counter you, they're wasting a pick on trying to counter a Mewtwo X with an XP share,
That's spicy. That's spicy. Wait a minute.
Yeah. And I actually
Wait,
think that
so
Mewtwo Y
like
is hard to... Sorry, go ahead.
So we just say that pick is the sacrificial lamb of the team.
Yeah.
Ooh.
This is what you call a sacrificial lamb.
Actually, that's part of the strategy because, like, I've noticed with Mewtwo Y, at least with this build, one of two things happen. One, someone tries to counterpick you and wastes value on doing that, so you become the sacrificial lamb. Or two, they try to dive you and overextend, and so you're also kind of a sacrificial lamb. But you essentially force whoever is overextending to overextend, and then your team can exploit them and get that comeback XP. So it has some very interesting dynamics, I've noticed, and maybe that's why I found a good amount of success, or I'm just really good.
I think it's the second option.
I think both.
No, bro. Like, Phoenix, it's because, right, you're just too skilled. That's the thing, bro. Because there's too many Timothys on rank, bro. You're just too good, bro. You're too nonchalant, bro. They're scared of you. You're the big Phoenix, bro. Like,
I think it met you also because you're so healthy.
exactly, bro.
172.
174 health benefits, bro. Oh,
my bad, Pancakes.
174.
If you have a trauma, bro, just take it.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay. How about some orthodox builds from you guys? Because, like, I talk about this all the time in all of my podcasts, and I ask people, and they're like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Maybe it's good, maybe it's not. I want to hear what you guys have cooking up in there, okay? Like, what are you, when you're in the kitchen, what are you cooking up in there? Are you a cook or are you chefs?
I'm a chef, Phoenix. I'm a chef, bro. I'm a chef. Just like you, bro. I know my builds. I'm gonna give the other ones a chance, bro, because I've got too many good builds, bro. Too many epic builds, bro. So I'm gonna give everyone else a chance.
Okay, I can start. That's fine. Like 3 years back, there was a character released called Zoroark. At that time, I was a complete Timothy, watching Chris Heroes videos, and not caring about comp at all, and just being an idiot who only plays ranked. At that time, I had an idea pop out in my mind. It was the most demonic idea I have ever had in my entire life. 3 years ago, it was the birthday of the good old tank Zoroark. Back then, I played Cookie, Ocean, and either Rocky Helmet or Resonant Guard. And Focus Band, obviously. Then you play Cut, Feint Attack, and you're just unkillable. And that is my most demonic creation. And yeah, ever since I started playing comp, unfortunately, the chef has left me, and now I'm just one of the many people running normal builds. And it's kind of boring, but if I ever have a tournament and I'm like, bro, fuck it, we win anyways, bro. It's fine. I'm gonna pick it for you, Phoenix.
Nice.
In my heart, you're gonna be there.
Nice. And I think that would go really well with my Mewtwo I build.
Nah, we leave that out of the conversation.
No. I want to hear all the stuff that you guys are cooking up and see how we can make a 5-course meal out of it.
Ooh, I like that sounded out, bro.
5-stack demonic build. That's actually a good idea.
Yeah,
Okay.
Zika, what do you go, bro?
Demonics builds, bro. I mean, I'm not much of a chef myself. I mostly just like play the normal builds, as Reli says. But like, I do want to give special shout out to my friend who has cooked up a demonic build, bro. His name is Arintia XD. You might know him. You might not know him. You might know him from Game Crash. You might know him from Team Int. But he is an inventor of support Alcarada, bro. EXT
You might
sure
also
invade.
know him. You
Wait,
might
support
also
what?
know him
Back
from
in the day.
Arcade Aces, bro.
What was the build? What was the
Might know
character?
him for Arcade. Meowscarada with EXP sure and invade. You know, it has the secure, it has the mobility. Clearly, there is almost no better level 3 secure
I
than
think that is the
Meowscarada.
worst.
If you
That
hit
is
all
the
of
worst
little
build
green
I've
things.
ever heard in my entire life.
Really?
You're really
Shut up. You're just a cook, pal. You're just a cook. You're not a chef. You're a hater, bro. Really, this is why
That's
you're
what
the
I'm
worst
saying.
prodigy, bro.
Yeah, you gotta learn some things from the master chef. Okay, Pancakes. What about
Exactly,
you?
bro.
What are you cooking up?
Oh, mama.
Ooh.
Hold on. Should I whip out my signature build first, or should I whip it out second? Hold on. I have a couple of signatures, bro. Hold on. So we'll whip out, a more basic build first. More of a cook build than a chef build. But I mean, it's pretty chefy, bro. It's pretty chefy. I won't lie, bro. So let's go with Aegis Slash, okay? Aegis Slash, pretty spicy Pokemon, got that double stance, got that, very complicated Pokemon. But what if you take that all out of the equation? What if you go Big Root, Aeo's Cookie, and Vanguard Bell, and a potion on it, and you go Iron Head, and you stop thinking for once, and you just mash Iron Head, right? And you gain so much aura, bro. The stat form is insane, bro. It's unmatched. All the Timothys, they don't know what to do. They're panicking, bro, and they keep hitting me. And it's free resets on free resets, Phoenix. It's insane. I played it in a scrim, bro. Absolutely dominated.
Well, they probably didn't expect you to just head bash your Iron Head against them nonstop and heal
Absolutely,
a bunch.
bro. That's why we chef it up, bro. But my signature build, bro. My signature build. I think the two prodigies know what build I'm gonna say, bro. It's a signature.
Absolutely, bro.
Oh, mama. Okay, so let's start, bro, with the Pokemon, bro. Phoenix, can you give me a couple guesses on what Pokemon it is? It's an all-rounder, bro. It's an all-rounder.
Blaziken.
What?
Oh shit!
How does he know?
Oh.
Wait.
How does he know?
Let me guess.
Wait a sec.
So you
Phoenix.
run, Big Root
No, there's no way.
with Cookie and Rapid Fire Scarf.
No!
What? Well, that's the hero power. That's the hero power.
Phoenix, what? Phoenix, you need to take a DNA test. You might be related to Albert Einstein, bro. How do you know this, bro?
Bro, you told me. You told me.
Oh shit!
Nah, I didn't, bro. You predicted that. You're just that good, bro.
Okay.
I heard that one of the 174 health benefits is better memory, bro. So, you might be the goat for that, bro. But
Yeah,
wait.
bro. I know
Now
it's
this
good.
reminds me. Wait. This reminds me of a little something, bro. Just give me a singular second right here. Hey Phoenix, can you guess what I have with me right now?
You have a plushie.
No.
No.
Better. It's better, bro.
Oh my days.
Look
Damn,
at what I
what is
have here,
that?
Phoenix.
Oh my god, it's
Look
almost
at
like
what
I
I have
have
here,
some
boy.
too.
Mama. Wait a minute, bro.
But did you use my
Mama,
referral code? Or did you just buy that from the
oh,
store?
I bought it from the store, Phoenix. If I ordered it, it wouldn't arrive on time. So it's a shame. But guys, I'm gonna live taste test, bro. Live taste.
Ooh.
Oh,
I think you're gonna feel 174 times better afterwards.
Wait, what flavor is that?
What do you have, bro?
one flavor? It's chocolate Huel right here, bro. Chocolate.
Oh,
100%
interesting.
nutritional complete meal. That's insane, bro. Hold on. What are the macros on this again? Oh, 20 grams of protein. Oh, mama.
Holy!
26 vitamin and minerals. I'm gonna be
26.
hyped, bro.
Bro's losing his
Low
mind over here.
sugar.
6 for 5, bro.
174 health benefits. I'm opening this bad boy right now. Hold on. Phoenix, are you ready, bro? I'm about to take a big sip, bro.
All right,
Are you
take a nice
ready?
big sip.
All right. Wow. Why do I suddenly feel? Wait,
So?
my dad's coming back
What the heck?
from the getting milk. Wait, I can feel my trauma disappearing. I can feel. You
Yeah?
finally see my dad again. Wait, why do I feel so strong, so nutritious?
Damn, bro.
174 health benefits.
Can you
20
taste
grams of protein.
colors now? Can you like
I can,
hear
bro. I can
colors?
taste the rainbow, bro. I can taste the rainbow. Oh my! Hold on.
to be fair, the one that you have, it tastes completely different than the one that I have.
Oh, what do you have, Phoenix? What do you have?
I have the powder version where you have to put it in the shaker and shake it up.
Oh, that is fire, bro. That is fire. But anyways, since I'm so hyped off of the 174 health benefits and the 20 grams of protein and the 26 vitamins and minerals, let's talk about the Tank Blazkin build. Okay, so the strategy there, right, is that nobody can kill you except like mages, and if you play a mage, you should get a GOP pal. If you play a mage, you're no fun at parties. We all know this. So, if they play all melees, I'm immortal. What are they gonna do? Try and kill me? I have Big Root, I have Eos Cookie, I have Rapid Fire Scarf, bro. So as soon as I use my moves, I just auto attack them. I keep getting them passive heals, bro. It's insane. It's the best build I've ever invented in my life, bro. I heard that this Prodigy Reli arc, bro, he's terrible at the game. Because every time I play my Tank Blazkin into him, he can't do anything. This guy played an in-person event, by the way. In-person event, right? Still getting cooked by my Tank Blazkin.
Wait, are you running potion or eject button?
Potion, absolutely, Phoenix. Why would I ever want something else?
That's a good
Come
boy.
on, boy. I'm a good boy. That's crazy work, bro. That's crazy.
No way he said that.
Nah, man. You crazy for that, Phoenix. You crazy for that, bro.
A little naughty boy.
Nah, bro. Yo, Rally, defend me, bro.
Nah, bro, Pancakes, you're a good boy, bro. You're Fennec's good boy, bro.
Oh my
You're on his
days,
leash, bro. You can't do anything.
Yo, Zika boy, defend me, bro. Someone.
The Jigglypuffs have too much aura. I can't lie.
Oh, shucks. The Jigglypuffs have too much aura. I think that's the problem.
Speaking of the Jigglypuffs, we're taking a little hiatus because one of our members is like in the army or something like that, and then there's this war that's going on or something like that, and some crazy stuff.
It's kind of not good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're taking a bit of a break. I've been kind of experimenting with other teams and just trying things out, see what's going on. Is Team Int looking for a sub?
Oh, Phoenix. You're gonna have to talk
like 15 minutes.
Big DJ Emo for that one. Big Gemmo. because I'm not handling that kind of stuff. Me and Zika Moy, we're just here to carry everyone. I don't know if you're.
Where do you play the
DJ
game?
will see
I
if
won't
you're
lie.
qualified to be carried by the prodigies, pal. I'm not the one that does.
I think you have it wrong, bro. It's the other way around. I carry you.
Oh, wait
Yo,
a
Phoenix, I
minute.
maybe have something for you. Maybe. So basically, I'm playing LCQ with the team Ginyu Force. You might know that, might not know that. And yeah, we are still looking for a sub. And if you win the LCQ, which we have a good chance, I think, because we're pretty good, then if you're a sub, you can go to Worlds. So, and if you win, obviously. So if you prove yourself, there's a chance maybe. You just have to log in and stop playing with builds maybe, and then you can be fine, bro.
No, Phoenix would never. He's a chef, bro. Don't you dare.
See, that's a prerequisite to having me on the team. You gotta have good mental. See, this is how I test my teams when I join a team. I play these unconventional builds and I absolutely wreck. But the only problem is the team has to not lose their minds, because
I'm trolling my team on purpose to see how good their mental is, bro. Nice strategy.
exactly. I'm testing their mental. I gotta limit test the team so that they are
Limit
ready
testing.
for when things get tough.
Oh, Phoenix.
Oh,
you
that
might be
is
a prodigy,
actually-
bro.
Can I ask you something? How many teams have you like tried this on, bro? Has there been any failed subjects, bro?
Yeah, of course. Lots of testing.
What? Really? Can we get some names, bro? Can we get some names?
Who crashed out on you? Tell us.
Oh, a lot of people, bro. It's very interesting actually to see how people react, because it could go one of two ways. One, they crash out and then they play like shit. They choose like they end up choosing some other unconventional build, or they play like a troll build and then we lose and then they blame it on my build. Or two, they don't lose their minds and they still play like they want to win and then we win. But I've realized that what makes for a good player is someone that doesn't lose their mental regardless of any unconventional builds that you might see. Like, for example, I remember specifically randomly queuing up with Biter Pig in a
Oh,
ladder ranked game, whatever. And so we went in voice chat together, and he was like, "Oh no, not that build. Oh no, 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 no." But
Whoa, slow down there. Did you say he?
sorry, she. And then she
hey, yo, wait.
Whoa, Phoenix, I'm canceling you, pal. Excuse me.
video.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something right, bro.
Wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute.
Wait, I'm
Sorry,
sorry.
it's
to
an
cut
honest
you off, bro.
mistake.
Don't you dare.
It's an honest mistake. I just assume everyone who plays Unite is just dudes in their basement.
Wow. What about my comfies? My comfies
Oh.
are real, bro. My comfies are real. You kidding?
Yo,
bro?
that's disrespectful as shit, man. Why you try not to laugh,
Bro, why you
Phoenix?
trying not to laugh, Phoenix? Why you
I'm
trying
watching
not
your
to
stream.
laugh,
Why you
bro?
try not to laugh, man?
Yo, that's
Anyway,
disrespectful shit, bro.
anyway, we went into the game, and the team continued playing like normal, and we were laning together. We were playing like normal, and then when I remember near the end of the match, in the like the last 2 minutes, like the 2 minutes and 15 seconds, the enemy mime was like way overextending, trying to kill me, and then I died, but I wasn't a very high level. I wasn't the highest level, and so my respawn timer was very short. But the mime had a much higher respawn timer, and because he was overextended, well, my team exploited that, and then by the time it was a team fight, all 5 of us were back and only 4 of them were back. We had the advantage. We won the team fight. We won the game. See, next level strats.
That's genius. Wait a minute.
I think
Scapegoat
especially
strats.
if we come back to the crash out topic, I think especially if you play a ladder with someone, your goal should be to just improve and not gain elo and win every single game. So I think there's really no reason to crash out about something like that.
That's true.
Like you remember when I played Dookie with Nihat and you played your questionable Mewtwo Y build? Like it was pretty like I was, bro, why is he picking that? But like there's no reason to crash out. You should always focus on yourself and try to get better yourself and not search the problem with others, especially in rank. Like who cares?
Well, Nihat's really funny because I remember I played in-house with him one time, and I remember at the beginning of this game I was like, I have to redeem myself because I think I lost the previous match, and the whole team died right before the main objective, and I somehow still secured the objective, and we would have won as well, but Nihat went AFK. and they scored.
Ah, true. Yeah, we talked about that when we had the podcast the last time. Yeah, that was that was kind of funny. Yeah, that
Never
was
gonna
pretty
forget
funny.
that. Never gonna forget that. But yeah, you bring up a really good point though about like whether you're playing to win or you're trying to improve. Like, are you trying to compete or are you trying to train? And I think those are two very different ways of playing. Because when you're trying
Yeah.
to train, you play differently than when you're trying to compete. How would you describe the differences there?
Maybe Zika Boy is an idea on that.
Oh.
In Pokemon Unite, like many people play different ways, right? We have the geek leagues who play competitive, and we have the real people who bully Timothy's in ranked, bro.
Me,
Like,
me,
I
me.
think, in my opinion, the only reason I play ranked, like I don't even play to improve at this point. 5 stacks is fucking dead, and like when I play True OQ, it's just to fucking play goofy builds and like fuck around with friends, you know? Shout out Comfy Master 6-7.
Oh, I
And
know
it's
that.
like just bullying Timothy. But like the only way I find to like improve in this game is to play like shit like weekly, you know, or scrims. Like honestly, I think either you play competitive or you just like fuck around the ranked, you know. Just two distinctive play styles.
I think I have to see it a little bit differently than you, Zika, because especially like you're not in the league, obviously, so you don't have to like try hard too
Nerd!
much. But like, no, that was
You're
not how I meant it.
shit!
But
You're cringe!
so,
Meh.
so I like, I'm really obsessed with always getting better and trying to be perfect and trying to be the best player in all of the world. So to do that, I have to practice more than just playing a scrim. And whenever I sit there and just do nothing. I just want to play ranked to improve my gameplay and just be the best that I could possibly be. So I think in the ranked is like the only way. You cannot just randomly, if you say at like 3 p.m. in the afternoon, you're like, oh yeah, I want to improve now. You cannot just play a scrim. There's not just going to be 9 people there showing up. So that's why I like playing ranked a lot for improving my macro. So I think
Jelly, shut the hell up, bro.
improving your macro in ranked is very difficult. But I think for improving your micro ranked is the best thing you can do.
Yeah, yeah.
And also
that's definitely
pancakes,
true.
bro.
Pancakes, can we
Maybe you're
hear
not playing
your
enough
opinion
ranked
on
for being good, bro.
Hmm?
I was saying
I
that's
said
definitely
that you're
true.
not good
Pancakes,
enough.
let's hear
You don't play
your
enough ranked.
opinion on this.
Oh, my opinion? Well,
Yeah, bro.
well. I am the Timmy Annihilator for 2069. Okay? That used to be me back in the day, pal. So when I tell you that I play ranked to ruin little Timmy's days, I mean it, bruv. It's not. If you're playing ranked, how are you improving? According to my calculations, if I go top lane, I can get win con on Regieleki. No, go damage farm. You geek a leak, bro. Who actually plays the game properly in ranked, bro? If you play the game properly in ranked, you are a nerd or you're terrible at the game, bro. And there's no in between. Okay, you know, I play for the stats, bro. I play for the screenshots. I play for my comfies. You know, all my comfies watching. You know, because they all spectate my games. My 78 different comfies. That's why I'm Comfy Master 6-7, by the way. You know, I add every comfy I see on ladder. Why? Why do they accept? Because they see me damage farm. Or help
So you're
me
just
then.
a fuckboy.
Speaking of damage farm, did you see that screenshot I sent you guys with my absolute crazy damage with my Mewtwo Y build?
Ooh, that was spicy, bro.
That was a lot of
spicy.
aura, I can't lie.
Let me see. 178. Ooh, mama. That's what I like to see, Phoenix.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but to be fair, they
Well
had
played, well played.
they did have a comp that let me damage farm non-stop the whole match.
They comp was kind of homeless.
Damage farm, bro. Damage farm. So
That's how rank goes, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I think it was interesting because it was a really good opportunity to train like the micro for that character, because I was just trying to focus 100% on doing as much damage as possible to the enemy team. Like in that game, I was just like literally, oh, look at all this damage I can do, and I pretty much ignored all the farm and just focused 100% on trying to attack the enemy as much as possible. Like
That's what we're talking
Yeah,
about.
I think that is really good to improve your micro. I think that's like the best way of actually improving your micro.
Exactly,
that's really
brother. This is the first time you said something actually right, Reddy. All you said before was Geek League shit, bro. Like,
Pancakes, I'm the only one sounding professional here. You sound like a 5-year-old child in the kindergarten yapping around.
Really, you're my son, bro. You're my son. My son-lo, bro. You're terrible at the game, kid. Okay? Never talk
Pancakes,
to
then
me
why are
again.
you not in the league, bro? Why are you not in the league?
Why am I not in the
Little
league,
chicken,
bro? Why am I not in the league? Because
Yeah,
you're a
come on,
bunch
talk
of
to me,
geek
talk to
leaks,
me,
bro.
talk to me, huh?
Because you're a bunch of geek leaks, really. Oh, guys, according to my calculations, we gotta get top
Yeah,
four.
actually.
I'm gonna
Pancakes,
switch
Pancakes,
my
I have to give you the edge here. I have to give you the edge because you're drinking Huel and I'm not, bro, my bad.
Exactly. That's what I thought, little bro. Never talk to me again.
Yeah, guys.
Never.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put my referral link in the description for this video after I publish it. You guys can get some Huel and then you'll upgrade your game to the max, easy mode.
Ooh.
30 pounds off. Is that correct,
Can you
bro?
sponsor me some Huel? I'm kind of poor.
Wait, 30 pound off? Is that what I get for using your code, Phoenix?
Yes.
Yes! I'm poor,
then-
bro, and I
And
can
then you get a
afford
fancy
you.
schmancy little shaker like this one.
Yes!
Actually, sorry,
Bro,
this is not the fancy
Please
one.
send me
This is the
some. I'm
basic one.
homeless.
What the heck?
Please,
Can you
bro,
send
I'm
some under the
homeless,
bridge
bro.
of Düsseldorf? I live there and I'm kind of homeless.
Please,
I see.
Speed.
Please,
Felix, I
Felix,
need
I
this,
need
bro.
But you know
this.
how many times? So I keep bringing it up so often because there's so many times when people are like, "Oh, I need to eat dinner. Oh, I need to do this. Oh, I need to do that." And I'm like, "Bro, if you don't got time, get some freaking Huel and drink it in between your
Get
matches
Huel,
or something
bro,
like
yeah.
that."
You, absolutely,
You're so real
bro.
for that. You're so real for that.
On everything.
Yo, Huel is so good, bro, that I'm almost done with this massive bottle, bro. That I've gotten so many health benefits that I can't stop drinking, bro. Like,
Damn, bro.
I heard, right,
using
that this
matches,
has 174 different health benefits. Because I went on the Huel
Ooh.
website because I was so surprised by how good this tastes. And it
Damn,
says 174 health benefits.
But to
I'm
be
like,
fair, the
wow.
one that you're drinking, the ready to drink version, actually tastes really, really good. The one I have, this one is actually
Shit.
it tastes like cardboard. It's like it's the unflavored and unsweetened version. Because I don't like
Damn.
they flavor they sweeten all their flavors with stevia, I think, and I don't like the aftertaste that it gives me. So I just get the unflavored one, unsweetened, and I just inhale it.
You're real for that, and
Holy
that's what we
aura.
love. That's what we love to see, Phoenix. The pure
This is why we
performance.
clash.
Because
This is why we clash, bro.
what do you mean? We vibe.
This is why we clash, bro. This is why we clash, Phoenix. Like, I like the aftertaste, bro. I think it's amazing, bro. That it's still coating my mouth as we speak, bro.
No, but the
You
ready
know?
to drink is different. That one tastes different. It has a different flavor to it.
Okay, I see,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Pancakes, are you feeling more healthy and better with every single sip?
Really, I can't physically explain this. I think I've been like teleported mentally to a different dimension.
Are you in the
It's
fourth
actually
dimension?
insane, bro.
Yeah.
I've never felt this good in my entire life. I feel like I could win a Pokemon Unite tournament right now. And if you guys want Yule, use Phoenix's code, bro. If you're homeless,
Use code
it doesn't
Phoenix, use
matter,
code
bro.
Phoenix.
It's cheap. It's cheap, bro. 30 pounds off,
30
bro.
pounds.
30 pounds off, there you go.
30.
No, but,
Even
like,
if you're homeless, you can afford it.
174 health benefits.
Okay. Okay, guys, enough about Huel. I'm only promoting it because people are complaining they don't have enough time because they need to eat and do other stuff, and I'm like, well, I'm the one that doesn't have time. Like, I don't know about if you guys know, but I have a little baby, so I don't have lots of time to play all the time, like all of you guys who are
Awesome.
homeless
Ooh,
and
that's
whatnot.
awesome.
Hush, little baby.
Do you
don't
suffer from a lack of a father figure? Do you have clinical depression?
Oh my god.
Wait,
Anyway, the
that's
point I'm
what
trying to
Zero
make
is
is
right there, bro.
the point I'm trying to make is that I have to be super efficient with how I play. Like, and this leads into the next question. So we were talking about training and competing, but is there a specific period of time in the day when you notice that you perform better, or you can train better, or you can compete better? Because in my experience, I've noticed that there are like certain hours of the day when my focus is at 100%, and then other times when it's not. Have you guys noticed anything like that?
I mean,
Yeah, kind of. Well, let Zika answer first, bro. He's too young.
it's been a little quiet boy, bro.
City boy.
Shit, I fucking dropped my
Oh.
ball. Okay, but like, I would have to say 2 a.m., bro. 100% at 2 a.m. when I'm just like
Exactly.
geeking out in ranked, bro. That's why when I play the best on everything.
Wait,
I mean,
you said,
I agree.
you said you do lots of sports, right?
Me?
Right?
Hmm?
Zika?
That's really
Well,
hard.
I
Or
do
was that
sports,
Reli?
but like,
Yeah, that was really
yeah,
hard.
That's
he
it,
does
that's
the fucking football.
Ah,
I mean, I also do sports. I used to do football, but now I only train karate, bro.
mm.
But like after a training, I also perform better than usual, I would say.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna lead to. I noticed for me, like after I do some good exercise, I boot up some Pokemon Unite and I just absolutely destroy for a while. I think that period for me is like something for like
Mm.
1 or 2 hours, and then my performance starts going downhill. How long is that for you after training or after doing some sports?
It's hard to say. Maybe like 2 hours, I think it lasts for. Then it's like I get back into the like, how do you put it? Like the gaming phase, bro. And you like perform worse if you play for like a certain amount of time. By the way, Phoenix, I have another question, bro.
Yeah.
How would you describe your profile picture in 3 words, bro?
That's real. That's real.
My
That's real, that's real.
profile picture, like the one with the phoenix.
Yeah, the Phoenix, bro.
Phoenix!
Oh, that Phoenix. Oh,
Well, you know,
Reference.
a phoenix, bro.
Ooh, that's tough,
Yes,
bro.
alright.
Phoenix, did you make it yourself?
Nope. I actually, well, kind of. I asked AI to make it for me.
Oh.
Okay.
Artificial
That's
intelligence.
Phoenix. What is your opinion on that? Because I've heard a lot of controversy around that topic recently. What's your opinion on it?
Well, let me tell you. On a positive note, I think AI can be good because it makes every knowledge worker more productive to the point where it's probably going to replace them, and then everyone's going to lose their job. But if things go well, then everyone's going to get universal basic income, and then they're not going to have to work, and then we can play Pokemon Unite all day, every day. On the other hand, everyone is losing their minds because it's replacing jobs and it's making art that's not that good, but it's getting better.
Whoa. Censor that word, pal.
Oh yeah, job pal. Excuse me.
Yeah, well, for you guys, by the time you get in the job market, you're not gonna have a job because AI is so.
Stop saying that word.
Did he
That
just-
an offensive.
No, did you just say job? Ain't no way.
Job.
Why are you saying it, bro? Oh god.
What?
You said the word, bro. You said job, bro.
Nah,
Oh, my
AI,
bad, bro. My bad.
AI, I think a lot of people just get triggered by it because of what they see online, and they're like following what everyone else is saying about how it's bad and it's replacing artists and all that. Yeah, sure, it's bad. I like to make some art as well. Like, I understand what it means to make art. I used to do a lot of photography, and now you can make like nonsense photos that look almost 99% real. And photography has been kind of on the downhill for a long time. But anyway, I think really the real problem isn't AI. If you've been in our Discord channels for the Tufts team, you might have seen me talking about cars and how bad I think cars are. That's what I hate. But I guess that's another discussion for another time.
I mean,
Bro,
I don't know, bro. The Cars movie was pretty good, bro. I won't lie.
Let me
I
just
won't lie.
let me just put it really, really succinctly. So essentially, cars good, but cities are for people, not for cars, and cities should be specifically designed so that people can walk and take public transportation or take their bikes without being afraid of being hit by a car, and without cars occupying all the space in the city and parking on sidewalks and exhausting fumes everywhere and making it polluted and blah 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 blah. I have a thing with cars. I grew up in the US.
Do you listen?
I grew up in the suburbs in the US, so we had to drive everywhere for anything, for everything. Like you cannot live without a car. And I didn't realize really I didn't have this perspective shift until I started really living in Europe and I started walking everywhere and taking public transportation. I was like, wow, this is nice. And then I thought, well, what's the difference? Well, the difference is that the environment is designed more for people and not for cars. Whereas in America, it's designed for cars. So if you live in the suburbs and you're trying to walk anywhere, you're not going to be walking anywhere because everything is far away from each other.
I see your point, Phoenix. But about when you were talking about cars being like really unsafe, right? The people like crashing into each other. I heard that like cars are actually pretty like safe compared to other methods of transport.
Yeah, you're talking about the people inside the car. But if a car hits a pedestrian, the person not inside the car is definitely not safe.
I mean,
But the pedestrian
no,
can
no,
just
no. I'm
look in,
talking
no?
about like the general accidents because like if you compare cars, right, to like other methods of transport, it actually isn't that dangerous. Like I don't think that's a huge deal. And if you get hit by a car, bro, you just get 5 big wounds on the boom meter, bro. Like it's not that deep.
Just out of curiosity, actually, I'm really curious.
bro.
Do you guys live in a place where you use a car every day, or do you guys live in a place where you like use other forms of transportation?
I live in Jamaica, bro, so I walk.
Bro,
Bumbleclaw.
I mean, I only use the car if my parents have to drive to work. They take me like with them for a little bit, and normally I walk to school. But like my everything I do is like maximum walking of 40 minutes, so I try walking as much as possible.
mm-hmm. And I know Zika said he lives in Sweden. What city again did you say?
Stockholm.
Stockholm. So you probably walk everywhere, right?
Yeah. I mean, I take the bus to my school actually. I mean, it is like 20 minutes walk, but I usually take my bus because I'm tired as fuck in the mornings.
Yeah, well, you have options. That's really the secret sauce. You can walk if you want, or you can take the bus, and I guess you can also take the bike. That's probably bikeable, right?
Yeah, for the most part. And also, if I'm going like to the like Stockholm city, like in the central, there's actually a metro there, so I usually take that to like traverse the city. Pretty fucking nice.
Mm-hmm. Pancakes, what about you? You live in a suburb, or do you live in a place where you can use other forms of transportation?
I mean, yeah. I have like a couple ways. I have obviously car, bus. I don't have any metro, sadly, because I live like right next to the sea. So it's pretty chill out here. I can walk to most things, but I don't actually use the car for the most part. So yeah, it's pretty chilled out, bro. I won't lie.
Wait, what city are you in?
I kind of don't want to say the city, but I do live in Wales, unfortunately. So it's terrible here. Don't ask
Are you
about
afraid
it.
I'm gonna find you and then find where you live?
Phoenix,
And
you're gonna
when
come
you
up
my
to
next
me
match,
with your
I'm gonna
Mewtwo Y build, bro, and I'm gonna be scared, bro.
I'm gonna buy a Mewtwo. I'm gonna buy a Mewtwo Y plushie, and then while you're sleeping, I want to put it next to your pillow.
No.
So you wake up with Mewtwo Y plushie right next to you.
He's gonna be right next to me, bro. Are you gonna buy
Phoenix, just lay yourself down next to him in the bed and cuddle with Pancakes. That's also wholesome.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Really, you wish that was you, Lo, bro. You wish that was you. Your little sunglasses, bro.
All right.
The sunglasses have the most aura in all of Unite community, bro.
Let's get back to some Unite stuff. When it comes to competitive gaming, I want to ask you guys, what does success look like to you in this regard? I think this is something that we talked about before, Reli. And I think you said it's about winning, or was it about the journey? I don't remember. Can you remind me?
For me, success is about winning worlds. That is all. Actually, no, I mean, it's winning LCQ. That's my success. Always going by the next tournament I play. That's what I want to win. That is what I prefer as success. I don't actually care about the journey. As long as I win, that's success, I know.
What about you, Zika? How would you describe success in the competitive scene for you?
Now that's a hard question. I think success can be many things in Pokemon Unite. It can be like getting top 1 UCS, getting top 8 for some people. Sneaky reference right there.
Sneaky reference.
Like success itself is like winning big tournaments or ultimately just having fun, bro. Like it's really hard to define success, Like you can have success it's like success is for different people. For me, it's going big. I think I'd like to win some big tournament, like some big national tournament, either EOIC or just worlds. But success can be many things.
What about you, Pancakes?
I mean, You know, for me, success, you know, it once again, yeah, so success can be a bunch of different things, but for me personally, it's not about winning the tournaments. It's not about, you know, the money. For me, it's about the comfies. It's about all the comfies that are gonna run to me, bro. They're gonna be like, oh my days, who's this prodigy? I wanna comfy him, bro. I wanna add him to my friends list. And then right, I'm gonna compile a comfy army, bro. And I'm gonna be the most stacked comfy master of all time. All my 66 like descendants are gonna be so happy with me. Like they're gonna be so proud. You know, it's just I'm the 67th, you know, master, by the way, sneaky reference. But you know, that's my version of success. You know, the more comfies, the better. It's not about the money, it's not about the improvements, it's not about all about the comfies. It's all about the comfies.
Yeah, you know, this is why they need to add like a ARAM or something like that, where everyone is forced to play the same Pokemon. Imagine 5 comfies, 1 lane, 5v5 comfies.
I don't know if it's my internet, but you bugged out. Hold on.
Oh,
It might be my
mine.
internet.
Yeah, I was about to say
It might be
No,
your
your mic
Anyway,
got fried for me too.
what I was saying is
yeah, I couldn't understand anything.
this is why they need to add like a ARAM mode where everyone is forced to play the same Pokemon in 1 lane. And wouldn't it be your
No.
favorite wet dream to have 5v5 confies?
5v5. I need 4v5. I'm not the comfy. I'm the comfy master. Excuse me.
Mm. Okay, you know
I
what?
need
You're right. That
I
would be
need
fun.
me specifically to be let off comfy. You know, then it'd be peak.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. It should be 4 confies and 1 not comfy. And then change the mechanics so that all 4 confies can go on that same Pokemon.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with you. But I think that limitation it should only be me, nobody else. I can have all the comfies. Nobody else should have them. You know, that's a bit unfair. You know, imagine a bunch of geek leaks, right? And they're like, oh my, I'm gonna play like Tyranitar because he's a strong guy. He's like Godzilla. I'm gonna 1v5 on Tyranitar. Who cares, bro? I'm gonna play Draining Kiss Clefable, bro. You know, and I won't ruin the fun because you know I know how to deal with the comfies. You know, I've got 78 of them, so
You got the
I
maximum
know how to
comfy
deal with
aura.
Mm-hmm.
What about when it comes to like improving Unite? I think there's a lot of talk around the community about how it's not in the best state. But if we were to think about something like one change that you would implement in the game, or one thing that you would improve, what would be that one thing that you would change or improve? Who wants to go first?
Zika Moy.
Or I can start again, bro. In
Go
my
for it.
opinion,
Boy.
I think they're just ruining the game by making the fucking license journey, bro. Like the game is dying and people are quitting because of the license journey, bro. They need to make the characters more accessible for everyone. Like that's just it, bro. Like there's no fucking queues in ranked anymore, bro. Like I've noticed it when I play the game. Like I look at my world ranking, right? It goes up like 1,000 spaces if I win one match, bro. And like if I play the game like once every blue moon, yeah, the blue moon in the chat. But like I generally still get into the top 10k, which back in the day was like impossible, bro. It's generally so sad.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
definitely.
I can go next. I would actually agree on that. I think the most biggest problem United has is that it doesn't have enough players. And like I can see it this season, I have like 200 games played and I'm top 400 or something, I think. So I think you just see that there's not enough people playing it. And I think the game itself is pretty good, actually. The problem is just that there's not enough players. I think the change they have to make is to kind of advertise it better to get more people into actually starting the game and playing it. An example would be the Pokemon. They could like try to get more people to playing it so that more people see it. Or when there was a Switch 2 release, they could have made a big announcement in cooperation with the Switch 2 or something and just advertise the game to more players, but they're just not doing any of that. They're just rather releasing new skins for 100 euros that, I don't know, gives them more money even though they're already billionaires. So yeah, I think it's just the advertising of the game is pretty bad so that there's more and more people quitting and not people actually joining the game anymore.
Okay. Interesting take. It could be a combination of factors of why people are not joining, but it could be related to, for example, like the Unite license journey, which made people really pissed off about it. It could be also other things that they've changed. Yeah. So I also have a suggestion that I would like to add at the end, but I want to go last.
Mm,
You go.
okay. Wow.
Let's bro.
Okay. So, first thing I would do, everyone gets comfy for free. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways, even though that will be a feature, and if it doesn't, I'm quitting the game. I think they should just like rework the rank system a bit because I know it's just a bit too easy to get to the high ranks, right? Because when I was starting out, I genuinely had no clue what I was doing, and then like the first week of Unite, I had like 50% win rate barely, and I still got to Masters. And I know they added Legend rank and everything, but all that Legend does is like separate like most players from like a select few players, and then you don't get a match for like 5 minutes. So
Well,
I
I
don't
think
know.
adding the legend was really good because in order to stay in legend, you have to have a positive win rate. And before, you could stay in master even if you have like a 48% win rate, just because of the way you got points and lost points. So I think it helps differentiate between people that are like okay and people that are actually good, although it's not ideal. Still,
I mean,
No,
I
no,
agree
no.
with you.
Felix, can I comment on that?
yeah.
Can I comment on that? Bro, half of the people in Legend are not good at the game, bro. I'm sorry. They just play the game the entire day. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry, bro.
Well, because
I don't think Legend rank differentiates people who are good, bro.
Because all you have to do in order to get up to legend is to just invest enough time to get there. Because you get more points than you lose, up to that point. But once you get to legend, then some of the points that you or the points that you gain when you win are less than the points that you lose when you lose. Does that make sense? You know what I mean?
I mean,
I think
the
the problem is
thing,
just they take quantity over quality. That's pretty bad. That's not
yeah,
how it should be.
I
Yeah,
agree.
I
Yeah.
see what you mean. I think that's why there should be even something above legend, which can like narrow it down even more, because then it can help people really identify that you have a really good win rate, not just above 50%. Because essentially, getting up to legend and staying above legend, all it means is that you have above a 50% win rate.
Yeah.
I mean, in my opinion, like anything above expert, you shouldn't climb without 50% win rate. It's like that's it. Like that's how most game works. Once you get to like a reasonable rank, you should not be like if you're under 50% win rate, you should not be climbing. That is just not how the game works. Like at least make it like veteran or something, because like if the requirement to get legend is playing the game too much, same thing for master. You're not gonna be able to like actually get real people on your team because they just play the game a lot. That doesn't mean anything.
Well, as you guys probably know, there's also a hidden ranking system, MMR, and the ranking system definitely takes that into account. Because trust me, like I've played matches where I won like 5 games in a row, and then guess what? Next game, I have the worst players on my team ever. Like at that point, there's only so much you can do to continue winning. Like there's only so much you can do if you just have a terrible team. It happened to me in the last match I played. This Tyranitar was just throwing the game, and the Comfy on my team, he was for some reason on me, and I was playing Mewtwo instead of being on Tyranitar. And guess what?
Yo,
Yeah,
what's
That's a
their
little pancake.
username by the way? What's their username by the way?
I don't even know. It was probably you on one of your alt accounts.
Excuse me, pal.
He's the master. He's not the comfort.
I'm the master. Excuse me.
No, you're just
Never talk to me like that again, pal.
you're the real Comfy. You're just putting on this facade that you're not actually a Comfy player, but you're actually the real Comfy.
Who do you
Pancakes
think you
exposed.
are,
Pancakes
pal?
exposed.
I'm leaving this podcast.
Anyway, the one thing that I would change or improve in the game is to add like a map editor tool. I think that would be really fun. Like if you guys don't know the history of the MOBA genre, essentially this genre became a thing because Warcraft 3 Frozen Throne had a map editor tool, and they made Dota using that tool. So it was a community created thing. And that's essentially where this whole genre was born. And because of the limitations of that tool, like this genre essentially spawned other game companies to make their own versions from the ground up with their own engines. So like Heroes of the New Earth, League of Legends, all that stuff came about because of that. And I think adding something like that, a map editor tool in Unite would be really, really fun. Like you can make custom games where you have like, ARAM, or you can have 5v5, everyone forced to play the same Pokemon or something where everyone votes. I don't know. That's, I think, would be really fun because, in my opinion, a good game is based on having a strong community. And right now, I think the community for Unite is a little salty from all the stuff that they've been changing and trying to do. And actually, that leads me to my next point. Like, what do you think would be what could be something that could help the community? Like, do you think there is anything we can do to help the community grow, to develop? I mean, one of the things I'm doing is this podcast because I think just having chit chat, hanging out with people is helping build community connections, help people see things from another perspective. What do you guys think when it comes to community?
I think that's a really difficult question because you cannot just build a community and help the community that easily. But I think the thing that would really help is like actually a good content creator, or like many good content creators. Because of Unite, there's like, especially in Europe, there's not a single like actual good content creator where I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna watch that guy and I'm gonna have fun and interact with people afterwards because I enjoyed that about the game and that was cool. But that just doesn't exist here.
Okay. What about you, Zika? What do you think would be good for the community?
I mean, as Reli said, it's a pretty difficult question. Communities, bro. Like, it's a hard topic, no? To grow a community, like, I don't know. I mean, I think the Discord servers are kind of shit, bro. The Reddit cord and all that, bro. Like, we need, like, how should you put it? Well, like, we need a more, like, another community space, you know?
Mhm.
Like, maybe, like, I think Christo, the EOC champion, is cooking
EOC
something
champion,
up
yes,
right now.
Shibasi.
That
USA champion, USA champion.
you might
EOC
have to
champion.
credit
Wait, best player you?
him.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But like, I think, I see the vision, you know, in Fight Club. I think it has a lot of potential. If more people like start to join it, it can truly like create a more diverse community. You get what I mean?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think that's
I
what
like
I was
that idea a
thinking
lot.
when I was thinking about it. Like, the Fight Club is one of the first things I started doing when I wanted to start being more competitive. And it helped me understand a lot of things in the competitive scene that were very different than, playing ladder. I think those are a very, very good step. Like having grassroots tournaments, having the in-houses and all that kind of stuff. What do you think, Pancakes? What do you think would be good for the community?
No, I could. I'm gonna say two things. I could say some. Could say some more. Spicy little things, but nah. I think what would unironically help this game a lot is like genuinely better netcode, because I think if there was more cross-region tournaments, I think that would be so good for the game. Because it feels like like most of the regions are just like segmented into their own little communities, right? And there's no real, everyone like Pokemon Unite community that's for everyone, right now. And I think combining all the regions into like big tournaments, right? Like maybe monthly tournaments, maybe do like a mini UCS for all the regions. I think that would be really cool, in my opinion. But second thing, I think they should just how they ban like the Netherlands and stuff? Can I just ban France? That'd be really cool. Like, I don't need any more je m'appelle flip. Fuck my pussy. In my in-houses, bro.
Oui,
My Pokemon
baguettes.
Unite ranked games. All they do is complain. Like Frenchies, bro.
You know,
The only real Frenchie I like is USC champion Cristo. You know,
he's not even
he-
French.
he's
Isn't
the
he from
goat.
the
Oh,
Netherlands?
He
No, no,
has like a
don't
French
say it,
passport,
don't
bro.
say it.
It's like French
He's
Well,
passport.
friends.
well, okay. Here's the thing. Like, what players have to do now is if they are in one of these banned countries, they have to get residency in another country. I mean, you can't legally do that. It's not a big deal. In the EU, it's relatively easy. And I know multiple people
Yeah.
who have had to do this. And I think it's absolutely stupid that they prefer to have these stupid gotcha gambling whatever bullcrap in the game and just remove
Yeah.
the support from certain countries rather than just removing that stuff and letting more players be in the community. Like for
Yeah,
example,
this,
like I'm in Romania. I have my residency in Romania. But when I need to compete in a tournament, an official big tournament, I'm gonna have to get residency in one of those other countries. I don't know, Italy, Germany, something. I don't know. But being in the EU, it's relatively easy to get residency somewhere else. But it's a hassle, just to compete. You have to do this. I think it's absurd.
yeah.
I agree
I
with
think
you.
this gacha thing is the worst thing they ever added. They should just release skins and actually show the actual price instantly. Because gacha, it's just so random. If I want to buy a skin, I want to know how much it costs and not gamble how much I have to pay. Like, it's incredibly terrible, I can't lie.
Yeah, yeah. It comes back to what we were talking about with how players are leaving the game. And honestly, that's one of the things I hate and why they probably leave the game is because it's like you don't understand how to unlock it. You end up spending way too much money than you expect, and then you feel exploited, and that's no good. Like, who wants to feel exploited?
Yeah. Yep, totally.
I also wanted to come back to the thing you said, Riley, about a good content creator. Like, what do you think, in your opinion, would be a good content creator for Unite to bring the community together more?
Oh my days. Oh my days.
I know,
First of
I know,
all,
I know.
that
I know.
he has
Phoenix,
to-
we know. We know.
Okay.
Ooh,
I would say
Champs
Chris, or the EYC champion, was a
Champs
very
and
good person to do it.
No.
It's I think important for that person to be is to not be toxic, be actually do creative stuff that actually is not normal if you just queue into a rank game and see the same thing. Actually do creative stuff, try hosting tournaments, try bringing people together. That is what they would actually need to do. But of course it's hard to just for someone that says I'm the content creator now, because you have to gain followers and people who actually notice you first. So I think it's really hard to actually do that, but they would have to do so many things. It's pretty difficult because yeah.
There was a certain someone that tried this back in the day, bro, and actually succeeded for a
Ooh.
bit. Pancakes knows what I'm talking about.
I know
Champs
that guy.
Ben is
Okay,
the goat.
I heard that you know about this guy as well because like yesterday, bro, or the day before.
True, you actually told me. I know that demon, but he was also kind of toxic. I can't lie. The thumbnails were also not very good.
Nah, he was the most wholesome guy I ever knew. Bro.
What is he saying?
No, this
No, no.
this is
Wait,
absurd.
who are you guys talking about that has that potential or had that potential?
Oh, Zika, I'll let
He
you
did not
introduce.
have that potential.
Oh,
He was an
the
absolute
demon.
idiot.
What is he saying?
Wait, who? I
No,
didn't
he
hear.
was the
It's
goat,
called
bro.
Champs
Champ
Ben.
Sensei. Champ
Ah,
Sensei, bro. He's the goat.
whatever happened to him?
He used to do the most creative shit I've ever seen, bro. Like he did like customs, he did like raid boss, and then he was actually hosting tournaments for his viewers, bro.
What a
I was
wholesome
enjoying
guy.
that shit.
And that was good. Yeah.
Migrating.
Why did he drop
Mhm.
off though?
Because he
Yeah,
went
he's
he
very
played
good, bro.
a game that actually got him viewers.
Oh,
Yeah, and then he went from like
Truly is
years of effort with like a couple like thousand subscribers, like 3K subs to like 20K in like a couple months, bro.
dang.
Yep.
Well, see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, if they had a map editor tool, it would enable content creators to make some really fun and creative game modes and stuff like that. I would definitely
Yep.
love to do that. Like, going back to what I was saying about the Warcraft 3 and the map editor, like, I didn't play like the competitive normal game modes. I always played the custom game modes, and it would be so nice to have stuff like that in Unite. Like, I have so many ideas that we can do, and it would enable content creators to do stuff all the time. Like, I know, for example, I saw Chris Heroes made a video when they had whatever the Kanto game mode where you can choose only the Kanto Pokemon, but everyone can,
Oh, that was lit, bro.
yeah, and everyone can play the same Pokemon. So he had like, I don't know, these stupid team comps that were really fun and stuff like that.
Yeah, just the game just needs creativity because ranked game, it's every single game is the same, and I think creativity is like the biggest deficit that Unite has right now. It's like not
I
fun.
agree, bro. I agree. Like, if there was a big content creator doing actual fun stuff for this game, like when I was the first like 2-3 years of United, more like 2 years, 1 year. Like, I was watching like 3 content creators, and as soon as I became like half decent at the game, I realized it's just the same thing over and over again. And it's just so boring. Like, it would bring so much life into this game if there was just like a good content creator.
I know, but they're really limited in what they can do. So it still
Yeah,
comes
it's
down
not
to
really their fault.
yeah, exactly. Like if you were in their situation, what would you do that's different? Like I don't know. I feel like I'm doing
Oh.
something different here. I'm making a freaking podcast and
Yeah, bro, you're gonna
talking to-
save Pokemon Unite,
Ooh.
Phoenix. You
yeah,
know?
you heard it
Yeah.
here.
Exactly. I think, right, if every Pokemon Unite content creator started drinking Huel, I think the content would be so much better, bro.
There you
How would
go.
I?
That's the secret sauce. Just use my
Exactly.
my
Like,
referral
they
link in
forget
the
to eat
description.
sometimes.
Use the codes. Use the link in the
So-
description.
£30 off, by the way.
No, but you're right. People do forget to
174.
eat. If you don't eat, you don't play well, and then nobody's happy. Okay, I wanna go ahead and start wrapping this up, but I wanted to ask you guys to start thinking of a specific person, maybe someone that is within your network, someone that you have in your friends list, someone that you talk to or can talk to. Who would you shout out to appear on the podcast?
Phoenix. I have a list of
Let's
people
I
that
want you
I
to
want
give
to shout out. Phoenix. I
one
wrote
shout
them.
out each person.
No, I can't give one, bro. I've got too many people.
Nah,
Please.
nah. Okay, you know what?
Phoenix,
Then
be lucky,
you go
bro. Be
last.
lucky
You go
I don't
last.
say all of them.
You
I
go
have
last.
a list of 129 people, bro.
Oh my god. Okay, then you'll
Shout
go
out all
last.
the compies.
You'll go
Okay,
last, and then I'll just cut off
it
the
down
recording.
to 15. I'll cut it down to 15.
Okay, whatever.
Deal?
I'll let you go last, and then you can. I'll just cut you off.
Oh, yeah.
Reli, you go. You go first. Who would you shout out?
Okay, I can start. So, I also have some more people than one, but it's fine. So first of all, I want to give a shout out to the Unstable SMP. Then I want to give a shout out to Durlord3, and I want to give a shout out to my team, the Ginyu Force, and Nachos, who's helping us and coaching a little bit. On the Ginyu Force, shout out to Dodo, Aaron, Gata, and Yat. That's my boys, and I'm having a lot of fun playing with them. And yeah. Also,
Thanks
big
for the
shout out to my
shout-out,
father,
Reli.
Christo, the EYC champion.
Yes.
Oh, USC champion Cristo.
Christo was actually
Mhm.
my very first episode for this podcast.
Wow. That
He's
must
my
be an
goated
honor.
father, man. I love Christo. He's the goat of Europe. Best player ever existed.
Yes, me and him. He helped us. He helped me give birth to this podcast.
W Christo in the chat,
Yo.
guys.
Oh,
W
yes,
Christo,
guys.
W Hewell.
Yes.
W.
Okay, Zika, who would you shout out?
I'm gonna give a sneaky shout out to Z Zayram, bro. He might be a random for some people. But, like, if you know him, bro. Like, he is the victorious champion of Last Hit League, bro. Like, if you see him
He
on
is
War,
undefeated on the last hit league.
Yep. Last
That
Hit League.
Terran's the goat. I
almost
can confirm. I can
unbeatable.
confirm.
Yep, bro. Really vouches for him. Like, he's the nastiest Zorwak in EU after
was-
EU books.
Yeah.
Second shout out right
He
there.
was the first person that I
Like,
ever
shout out
blocked in
to
Discord. That's an achievement. I can't lie.
Okay.
Yeah, bro.
Yep. But after my second shout out is you books, bro. The second
Oh, I was
nastiest
gonna
player
shout him
EU.
out as well.
Oh yeah, you.
Nastiest player, you.
Man, I remember playing a
Second
random
master
ladder
player.
match against you. We were both Blaziken, and he stole the Groudon with a focus blast, and I was so salty. I was
That
Did
plays
you
the
DM
nastiest.
him after the match saying it that, bro?
okay. Pancakes. Who do you want to shout out? Let's
All
keep it
Did you
right.
straight,
poison
okay?
Fuel?
I've got a cut. Okay, so out of the list of 133 people I had written down, I'll choose a couple. So I would like to give a special thank you to obviously U-Books, what a guy. U-Books and Emu. Okay. So we've got nastiest player in the EU and nastiest player in EU too. They're both the nastiest players in the EU, and without them, I wouldn't be motivated to play this game. I'd like to give a special shout out to all of Team Mint, such of my team. They're literally like, they're my brothers. I cried, bro. They're the goats, Bite a Pig, Alantia, that random DJ kid that's in the team for some reason. I don't know what he's doing there. You know, all those people. I'd like to give a big shout out to Chompson, big shout out to Dab Tricks, you know, big shout out to Baby Mazzo. Baby Mazzo was actually my idol, you know. I saw him at UIC. I cried. Baby Mazzo, shout out to Baby Mazzo. Shout out to Skitty Player. Shout out to Comfy Master 67. Shout out to Best Player EU, Jose MF. Shout out to Monkey Joke. He's nasty. Shout out to Big Man Blastoy. Shout out to Abdul Malek. Shout out to TYT Timmy. Shout out to Tonji Team. Who else, bro? Shout out to all the sub members. Shout out to Chief. Shout out to Cali. What a demon. You know. Shout out to Just Angel. Shout out to Fish. Shout out to Jelly. Shout out to Flower Boy. Shout out to Neo. You know, all my goats, bro. You know, shout out to Eternal. Shout out to Sarah. Shout out to Alex. Shout out to Tama Tama. Shout out to Sushi. Shout out to all my 76 78 comfies. And final little shout out to my uncle Nihap and Gauna Gunnar and EYC champion Christo.
W.
I have 100 more, but
Okay.
you know, I'm feeling wholesome.
Well,
Oh, shout out to Soul, by the way. Shout out to Heal, by the way. Shout out to
Yes.
Izan, by the way.
Shout out you.
okay,
Shout out to Mizu.
if any of you guys on that long list by any of these fools were mentioned, you should appear on the podcast.
Yes, I agree.
Hold on. Okay, I
Hold on,
know.
wait a minute.
You guys can pick, bro. You guys can pick.
I mean,
Let's say run.
if you're listening and your name was there, just send me a message. We'll make it happen. Let's have some fun.
Get that Siren in.
Yes.
Oh,
I would
like
love to try to get someone that's on the Unite like development team, someone in the executive decision making board to be and appear here.
I definitely know someone in there.
Okay, sure you do.
Ooh, bro.
But you know who I have been able to get in touch with, who seems to be
Oh.
really busy, is the developer for Unite DB. So we're planning to get him
Ooh,
on the podcast as soon as possible.
wait a minute, that's spicy. Wait a minute.
Mhm.
I see you.
Mm-hmm.
I see you, Phoenix. Okay. I mean, if I had to shout out, you know, 2 or 3 people to be on the podcast, you gotta get MQL, bro. Hashtag fear the MQL. You know. And then who was the other guy I was thinking of, bro? You should get what was his name, bro? Should get Eternal, bro. I'll send you his Discord, bro. You know, he's like my comfy loving brother, bro. You know, he's not my son, you know, but you know, you can get him here. He's an incredible guy, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Deptrix, by the way.
Alright.
You know, get Deptrix.
So to make this happen, I expect all of you to send me the Discords of all the people you shouted out. Okay?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I got the list of 133 people, bro. I'll send all the Discord.
Good,
yeah,
good.
I got
And then
you, bro.
send them all a message and say I'm gonna be messaging them, so they know to expect. I'm gonna reach out to them. Okay.
Got you, bro.
Fire.
Cool, guys.
Zika, did you shout out anyone?
Yeah, that's
You have to
Zayman,
shout
bro.
out someone.
Look,
Phoenix.
Oh, that's Serum, bro.
Yo, Phoenix, you have to shout out someone as well.
Oh, shout out someone, Phoenix. Come on.
Well, I don't know who that person is, but whoever is on the development team, I want to shout out the development team and get one of them on here.
Oh.
That would be super interesting. I think they've always been kind of working behind the scenes and they're not really, you know, vocalizing much. I want to get, I don't know who's that user that posts on the forum, Garbage King or whatever. That guy. I'm gonna shout out Garbage King. Get him on here.
I want to shout out Huel, by the way.
Shout out
You
Garbage.
know.
Oh
Shall
wait,
we
we
go?
forgot to shout out someone. We forgot to shout out Daylem. Oh,
Daylem,
man, bro.
oh my
Daylem, bro.
days.
W
Bro,
Daylem, bro.
I already
W
had
Daylem.
Dalem on the podcast.
Yeah, but still W Daylem, bro. W
Okay.
Daylem.
Oh, W Dale, he was on the podcast.
3 for 2 nonchalant, not dreadheads, but it's fine. He's 3
so
for 2, but he's
nonchalant, bro. He's so tall, bro. Like, when I met him in person, he's like 7 foot tall. It's insane.
Dang.
yeah. Most aura in Unites.
Cool,
Mhm.
guys. Let's go ahead and finish it off there. Thank you so much for doing the podcast. It was a lot of fun, and I think we had some really interesting discussions, especially when it came to the unorthodox builds and strategies. Always my favorite.
Oh, that was peak, bro.
Yes,
It was fun, bro. Thanks for having me, man.
of course.
Arigatou gozaimasu.